Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel today. So first off, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you got any questions or comments, you can leave them below, or you can send any questions you have regarding Fox stuff to foxjunk73@gmail.com. So if you watched my past video, I picked up another 6,500 mile 93 Cobra. This car was a theft recovery back in 94, 95 area. The gentleman bought this car from the insurance sale. Didn't realize it was a Cobra because everything was missing. Once he found out it was a Cobra, he was going to put it back together. He went to the Ford dealership. He bought all new Ford parts. If you've seen that last video, all those NOS Ford parts came with this car. So he was trying to put the car back together correctly. I guess he had another 10-mile car, he said, 90 GT, which is what this door and hatch came off of years and years ago, and the interior. This car is a black with black cloth car. It's got gray 90 model GT interior now. It's probably going to come out. So if anybody needs a mint but kind of sort of smelly 90 GT interior, it's awesome shape. Ashtray door works, e-brake rubber's like new, seats are like new, front and rear carpet's like new. Just needs a mild cleaning and some air freshener done to it, I'd say. But this car's been sitting in the barn. We're going to wash it today and see what we can get it to look like. So I'm going to walk around the car so you guys can see what it looks like, and then once I get it pressure washed, I got my trusty pressure washer with some Simple Green. We'll walk around it once it's clean and talk a little bit about the car itself. So let's check it out. So this is a most recent car. This car is a 6,500 mile car. The only black interior parts that were left when he got it was the dash, headliner, and sun visors, and so he swapped everything out. It does still have the headliner and sun visors in it. But, so I was told by him that this engine is supposed to have 10 miles on it. I don't know. It does have the factory oil filter on it still. He said it came off a car he bought from the Ford sale years and years ago. I don't know what that means or how that works, but that's what I was told. So this is what it looks like now. I'm going to get it washed and cleaned up. Then we'll walk back around it. So if you guys want to stay with the video and see how it turns out, give me about an hour or so and we'll have it washed up. So stick with me. All right, so we're back. Got this thing pressure washed, cleaned up really nice. You can tell it sat in either his body shop or somewhere because it's got a lot of overspray over the original black paint. The driver's side quarter's got a bunch of dents. I guess when it was in the barn, he had 2x4s and shit leaned on the driver's side quarter. So I might get a PDR guy. I know it's probably a waste of money, but do a PDR video because a lot of people are kind of skeptical about paintless dent removal. Have one come out, see what you do with that quarter if I decide to restore this car anytime soon. But looking at the roof, the passenger quarter, all the front stuff, you can see he tried to put it back together, but just didn't get it done. So, I know you're tired of me flapping my lips. Let me show you guys what it looked like. So, this was about 20 minutes. Look at them quarter windows. The quarter glass look brand new on both sides, as does the upper and lowers. You can tell if you look up here close, see these like scratches that comes off. That's look how shiny that is underneath that. That's either overspray from sitting in a body shop or just a lot of animal feces or residue or something on the paint. So washed up really good. The passenger door's got a good sized dent in it. I might try to save that door. I don't know. It is rust free. Anybody needs a red door. Now, engine. Everything pressure washed really good. You can tell it had a lot of mice pee on the intake. It blew the paint plumb off due to oxidation from being peed on. But if you look at these headers, they're not even rusty. Headers are in super good shape. Now, the plug wires are 90 date coded, as is the filter and all that stuff. Actually, no. Hold on. 8593. Well, that kind of changes stuff, guys. See that filter? Wow. 8593. So that would explain something else. Water pump bolts, 93 only. Down here on these water pump bolts, that's a 93 only, where there's a little recessed metal on the face of that bolt. That's a 93 only bolt. I was wondering why that was like that. So, plot thickens, 90 model plug wires. It's got a E9 injection harness on it that's not hooked up at the back of the block. It's got a 93 Cobra oil filter still on it, or a 93 date code. So maybe I need to jack this thing up, see if the original transit's still in it. Maybe this is the original engine. I'm just going by what this guy told me. I just want to tell you, when you find these cars, he's an old guy, worked on a lot of cars. Memory ain't what it used to be. So I'm going to jack this thing up, see if I can get under it, and see what transmission's in it. So if you guys want to stay with me, this little quest here, honestly, I didn't see the date code on the filter. I didn't look. And we'll see what year motor this has got in it, what VIN number's on the transmission. So hold on, we'll be right back. All right, so we're back. So I moved the car over here to a little dry spot, jacked it up. I can't read the number on the block, but I read the number on the trans. The transmission number is the same VIN that's on the hatch and the door, so they came out of the same car. Now, the oil filter date is 8/3 of 93, which anybody that knows 93 Cobras, the last one was built in June of 93. It was 49.93. I actually owned that car for a while. So this is definitely not a Cobra motor, but it is a 93 motor. So I can't see if the VIN on the block matches. It's too rusty, but there is the hole for the late model block. Those who had these apart around 90, 91, they started putting a little threaded hole in the back of the block behind the intake. It does absolutely nothing. I don't know what it was there for, maybe for an Explorer or something like that's on the lines. I'm not sure. But so I'm gonna do a little more work on it this week. Try to find out a little bit more about the car. The 90 plug wires are definitely off a different motor, so I do believe that this drivetrain is out of a 10-mile car, at least the motor anyway. As far as the trans and stuff that matches the hatch and the door, I'm not sure. But the motor I do believe is a legit 93 10-mile motor. The oil pan looks brand new, the filter still looks brand new, the headers aren't rusty at all. The top of the motor looks like crap just from the rodents getting on it, and anything that's bare metal is going to rust. I know a lot of people that see cars that have rusty accessories and all that stuff. That's just common if they don't get used and get a lot of dirt put on top and they never get driven and are not exposed to heat cycles. That's what they look like when they just sit. I've seen 93 Cobras with 28 miles on them that weren't stored very well that look worse than this, and that's the truth. So again, stay tuned next week or something like that, or the rest of this week. I'm gonna maybe get my little buffer out. Oh, I'm gonna walk around and show you the driver's side quarter glass. That thing looks brand new too. Maybe just one more walk around. Let me know what you guys think. Questions, comments. What should I do with the car? Let me know. So we'll walk around one more time. Like I said, I moved it over here, got it out of the nasty muck over there. Gonna clean that up. Like I said, looking at that filter and them headers, like I said, these headers, they look brand new still. The filter still looks new. The oil's super clean. This quarter glass, like I said, it looks brand new. It's got the same crap on it the car's got, so I'll get those cleaned up. Those I'm going to keep for sure if I don't build the car. But this is it, guys. All the VIN stickers are on the hatch, the buck tags on the car. Check the VINs on the tags underneath. This is right here, if you guys are wondering. It's all those are there on both sides. So the car's never been messed with. It's just, it's sad. It's sad that some of these cars end up this way, but you know, they're still out there in project form. I'm going to keep this car. It's a 6,500 mile car, so it's probably one I'm going to hold on to. So let me know what you'd like to see me do with the car. Restore it, modify it. Just let me know. I know what I'd like to do to it, but we'll see. Again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. If you hadn't done so, please do so, and y'all have a good day.